I think we're on. Lovely stuff. Just going to give it a minute. Hello if you're in the chat. If you're watching, this is going to be weird. Okay. Alright, let's not muck around too much. Okay, good evening everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to play some absolute nonsense. So we're going to play Pyst, which is this. It is a Myst parody game made in 1996, featuring John Goodman. I'm not making this up. It is real. We're running it from the actual CD. I'm doing it through a virtual version of Windows 3.1, which is running through DOSBox, but it's actually going to be streaming the data from the real disk. That's how I got this to work. Yeah, I was very not keen on actually getting this initially because I love the Myst franchise, right? And I don't know how I feel about tacky parodies of popular games of the 90s, but it came up cheap and I was like, oh, why not, you know, got everything else right. So let's get stuck in. I've ramped the audio up quite a bit on this so that you can hopefully hear things, because most of the entertainment value is going to be taken from the fact that yeah, it's mainly just sort of gags and visual stuff and audio stuff, so you need to be able to hear it, right? So I'll shut up when things are happening, but I'll try and give you some context for what the hell's going on. So let's do this.
Parody interactive.
This game.
I realized
the
moment I stepped into that manhole cover that my day was off to a rocky start. As I fell through the inky abyss, I tried to flap my arms, but it didn't seem to help. It was then I realized that I was on a trip that could only end in one place. And there it was, below me. Pyst Island, ravaged by the 4 million who had been taken on this same journey. Whether or not I will survive is not yet clear. But if I do, I'll send you a postcard.
Yes, parody, because parody, yeah, it's pretty on the nose, this. But I mean, that's a pretty damn good rendering of the actual Myst Island, but just wrecked. And I think that's kind of the joy of this, is that each scene does look genuinely like it does in the original game, but just wrecked. So yeah, here we are, first scene, where first we landing point in original Myst, but as you can see, we got problems. So there are multiple things we can do in each scene, but it's mainly just interactive bits and pieces, right? There's no real game here as such. It's mainly just exploring the areas and activating the gags, and just, yeah, that's kind of it really. So that's why each area is presented as like a postcard. You don't have the same sort of navigation as you do in Myst, in that, like, you know, you'll step through the scenes and you can actually keep track of where you're moving around the island. You basically just get key scenes, and I think the reason why that is because it would have been a hell of a lot of work to do the whole thing instead of just key scenes. So that's why they've done it this way, I think. Just laziness, I guess. If you're going to make a parody, I suppose it's not going to be the full shebang of going like we'll wreck every scene in the game and like make it all messed up like this. But anyway, so we'll start off with the little grill down here, because that will give you an explanation as to what's happening in each scene.
Hi, I'm Bob.
And I'm Cheryl, and we're your Octoplex Corporation tour guides.
Octoplex sure has some wonderful plans for the island, Cheryl.
Right, Bob. This dock, the jumping off point for millions and millions of players, is going to be demolished and turned into a jet ski marina and ferry landing.
Do ferries swim?
Ferry boats, Bob. They're for the lucky condominium owners who will commute from the mainland.
Just part of the millions and millions of people who will enjoy Pyst Island again, but this time in an orderly Octoplex kind of way.
Let's let these people go, Bob. See you soon.
So yeah, we'll get their narration on each of the scenes basically. So yeah, there's some stuff we can interact with. Seagull is getting brutalised by a rat, obviously hilarious. Here's another seagull. Of course, a pooped goke. Goodman. We will see Goodman in the next scene. He is not in this an awful lot, considering he's kind of like, you know, top billing. What else we got? There's a poster here.
Formerly known Productions, in association with Brand Loyalty, presents Be Scared or Be Squared, a Pyst post-punk rave featuring Puss, Maidenfur, and Gallows, no one admitted without a nose ring.
Interestingly, that there is a punk band called Gallows now. Don't think they're named after the Gallows in the parody version of Myst. That would be an interesting origin story. Cool, I guess. What else can we interact with? Oh, that's something. Yep, toxic waste, of course. I think the last thing is this jab. Pyst! Right, and then each scene also has like a up and a down arrow.
Iggy Popcorn, 3139 Mobius Circle, Cleveland, Ohio. Yo, Iggy, this place is so wrong, it's cool. It is max trashed, which is a statement from our generation, or something. Why don't you blow your folks' house and meet me here? Sean. P.S. Get a tetanus shot first.
We pinched our name from a DOS game, so it's entirely possible. Wow. And then
Agnes Underbluff, Gardenia Circle Rest Camp, Suspension, Missouri. Dear Agnes, I am revolted and shocked by the depravity of this dreadful island. I was told by the nice man at the computer store that this was a reservoir of classic values. It's a reservoir, all right. Coming home, Aunt Hattie.
So yeah, as you can see, the humour falls pretty flat. Now, I'm going to have to preface this, right? As we go through this, you will notice that this is an extreme product of the 90s, and some of the humour ain't dated so hot. Now, I am not endorsing any of the problematic things that will show their way as we go through this, so just keep that in mind, okay? So let's move on to the next scene. So here we've got the map room, and it's like the viewer that gives you the original message in the first game, where you get like Atris gives Catherine a message. So we're going to get something similar to that. So first things first, we'll do the grill.
This primitive cave was once the ceremonial center for the Aboriginals of Pyst.
How primitive were they, Cheryl?
Their simple language consisted of a mere 7 symbols. Hello, goodbye, tree, bad, very, luck, martini, and death.
Wow, we know very little about them.
Yes, except for that one haunting sentence they have left behind. Very bad martini death, hello, goodbye.
Oh, I've had one of those.
That's very silly. Okay, let's meet John Goodman.
Hello there! I'm King Mattress, ruler of Pyst, and I know who you are. All the world's a game, and you're a pest. No, player, and all the players merely pests. As long as you're here, take the tour. No, take the tour, but don't steal anything. Yes, that's it.
So if I remember correctly, that is one of 2 times that you're going to see John Goodman in this. Again, top billing, and that's all he had to do. So he's obviously a parody of Atris. I don't know why he's King Mattress. Like, Atris is not a king in the original game. I'm guessing because they kind of just have to work off interpretation. There wasn't like any law at the time. But yeah, we also get messages from his sons.
Oh, you startled me. I'm sorry that you startled me, but I didn't expect you, and you didn't call ahead, and there are so many of you, and look at me. I'm not prepared for all of this. Well, I'm Prince Syrup, and I'm not ready to talk to you right now. So go away!
How close is this to release of King Ralph? Well, 96? You'd have to look up the release date of King Ralph, I don't know. So that's obviously a Cirrus parody. Syrup. God. So I'm guessing, you know, we're going to get an Akinar parody now. Here we go with the dated humour.
Hi there. I'm the Prince, formerly known as Prince.
Ho-ho!
And welcome to my island. Think of me as your host. I'm a lot like Mr. Rourke on Fantasy Island, only taller and less Latin.
I don't know what that is.
If you need anything, and I mean anything, don't hesitate to come back and ask. I'm always looking to make new friends and have a good time. I've seen some places on this island that you would not believe.
I'm guessing the whole point is he's kind of like a frat boy or something. Very weird. Okay, what can we interact with? Lava lamp. I love that that's just someone making that noise with their mouth. Again. And I think that's all the things we can interact with in the area. So let's have a look at the postcards.
Brother Rasta Master, following the dead tour somewhere in America. Hey man, the sign say free laundry, but there's stinky things in this spot. Yeah, Babylon, she is all lies. I.
Oh dear. And the other one.
Carol McBride, 4700 West 23rd Street, NYC. Carol, stay home. This place is like completely boys. When are they going to grow up? I'm going to check out the 8 other attractions, but like I doubt it. Cindy.
Cool. Right, next scene. More problematic humour. Look, they've decided to, you know, turn this area into a trailer park. I'm sure there won't be any problematic white trash stereotypes.
It's a precious trailer. I'm still discovering it. It's got a microwave, a kitchenette, a lovely shower, and this pull-down bed with a button.
Oh, what do you want to do, Carl?
Go down by the clock tower and skip stone.
I don't know.
Well, what do you want to do, Rose?
Go bird watching on the dock.
All the birds are dead.
Right. Oh, we could go to the reactor and watch things mutate.
That's pretty scientific.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up, kid. Tell you what, sweetie, let's watch some TV, then we'll decide.
Okay.
There it is.
Hi, we're back. I'm Ram. Frank Grindell, and our Pyst public television fundraiser is in its 300th hour. If you pledge 100 piastres now, you'll get all 25 videotapes of Ken Burns' epic 150-hour documentary, Hopscotch. And you call right now, we'll give you the chalk.
Deary me. Let's do the actual grill.
This trailer park is only temporary, Bob.
Temporary? You mean I'm gonna have to move out of my trailer?
Yes, very soon, because Octoplex is going to let this eyesore give way to a vast underground casino, and this once beautiful lawn will return to its original splendor as a 96-hole miniature golf course.
Cool. I hope it has one of those windmills that keeps knocking your ball away.
Whatever, Bob. But just think how good you'll feel gambling your life away underground while your kids are putting away theirs above you.
Great humour. What else can we interact with? Tornado? Yeah. That's all that does. We got this squirrel on a rotisserie. Got a dog here. Hey, more toilet humour. Good stuff. What else? We got the Pistplex.
It's double feature week at the Pistplex. Tonight, it's Life on the Edge in Power.
How's the family? It's going into turnaround, and Astrid wants custody of the child.
Astrid wants Solly?
No, George. Solly's out of Margot, my second one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Astrid wants custody of my inner child, the child within.
That's new.
And Pyst 2001, where sex and science meet and nothing happens.
You can't deceive me.
Oh, yes, I can.
You've taken one as a lover, haven't you?
Oh, Clark, not just one. Goodbye.
Both films rated XXX the unknown. No one admitted without a disguise.
Quite like that gag. I can't remember if this does anything else if I click it again.
It's double feature week.
No, it's the same deal. Okay, so there are certain things that we can interact with multiple times. So we'll have a quick look at the postcards for this scene.
Ratso Blue Mouse Trailer Park, Hellmouth, Arizona. Hi, Noble. I'm hooked up and I'm in heaven. That's my Airstream on the right, and she's loaded with curios I picked up all over this place. Carl.
And the other one.
Honey Norton, Alamo Garden Apartments, number 7, San Paludo, Texas. Honey, I'm sorry. Please let me back. I've been camped out in the open under the trees for a week, eating squirrel and then thinking about you. I love you, Charles.
More bad depictions of people on their you know, bad luck and stuff. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next scene. So this is the Horrorscopium, where it's obviously supposed to be the what's it? Planetarium that you do one of the major puzzles in the original Myst. I bought Netscape at 20. Bring back Pong. Some cracking gags here, lads. Let's have a little listen.
Hi, I'm having a great time. How about you, Barbarino?
Well, I'm still a little pissed about having to move out of my trailer, Cheryl. But here we are in the Horrorscopium. What's Octoplex got in mind for this?
It's part of Phase 2, so it's still up in the air.
Well, maybe I can move in.
It's either going to be a mini motocross stadium, a do-it-yourself heart clinic, or a Lava Java cafe.
Isn't there already a Lava Java on the other side of the island?
Can't have enough Lava Javas, Bob. Hey, let's go get one now.
God. Thanks for jumping in, Scoblaw. Appreciate you checking out the stream, buddy. Yeah, so let's see what we got to interact with. Animal abuse, lovely. Looks like we can interact with the knackered wiring. Is that something else? No, that's the same thing.
Pisces, the fish,
The world is 3/4 water and you're floating on top of it, stomach bloated, lidless eyes staring heavenward. It's not my lifestyle, Pisces, but in a way I envy you. With times the way they are, who really wants to be alive and conscious?
So that's interesting. They've kind of interpreted this puzzle from the original game as like your horoscope, and because you look at the stars through this viewer in the initial one, and those constellations will then relate to a book which shows you symbols which relate to the different star constellations, and that's how you solve one of the puzzles. But they've just kind of, yeah. Again, I feel like an awful lot of the humour and parody of Myst comes from the fact that not a lot of people understood how it worked mechanically. And I mean, I was one of those people until I played it properly with a walkthrough.
Libra, your symbol is the scales, which indicates that everything in your life must be in balance. So all the good luck you've been experiencing lately, well, you figured it out.
Go through these quickly.
Leo the Lion. You are the sign of royalty and share its destiny. Assassination, exile, or the life of a ludicrous puppet figure behind whose back the actual workings of government take place.
Virgo the Virgin, which you're not. But if that's your story, I'm not telling. Beware of other Virgos who approach you with the same flimsy lie.
Okay.
Cancer the Crab, you get a bad rap for being a disease or a cranky state of mind, when in fact you're a happy-go-lucky, seagoing, hard-shelled bottom feeder. Stop moving sideways through your social life. Meet new people. The worst that can happen is they'll crack you open and eat you.
Way.
Aquarius, you are responsible for the age that bears your name and all the third-rate musicals, cheap boutiques, artless tie-dyes, pseudo-therapies, and junk turquoise jewelry it has spawned. Well, I've had it. Out, all of you. Just get out.
This game don't have like to punch down. We will just take the piss out of things we don't understand.
Taurus, you're the bull. Your lucky number is pi to 12 places, and your lucky day is yesterday. Too bad. Like Ferdinand, you're a shy bull and hesitant to shout out loud, "I deserve to be heard." Go ahead. Nobody's listening.
Sagittarius the Archer. If these were medieval times, I would advise you to avoid boiling cauldrons, catapults, and flaming arrows. But it's modern times, so rock on!
Okay.
Aries the Ram. You're a leader, but since you're the first sign in the zodiac, there's no one following you. You are original and stubborn Aries, taking no one's counsel but your own. So why are you listening to this? Go on, get out of here!
Scorpio.
Oh.
Like the scorpion you are, the real you lies under a rock waiting to kill with your deadly tail. Scorpios, for no apparent reason, make excellent newscasters, mechanics, rodeo clowns, and astronauts. Go figure.
That's my sign.
Gemini. Congratulations, you're twins. You're the innovative type with half a mind to do anything. And as hard as it is to meet other people these days, you're lucky, Gemini. You can double date yourself.
Last one.
Capricorn, the goat. This sign has been cancelled due to lack of interest. All Capricorns may apply to Dr. Cloud Astro, Department of Astrology, Washington, D.C. to have their sign changed.
There we go. Hilarious. Anything else we can interact with?
Warning, warning! You are entering enemy airspace. Enemy target sighted. Rockets and cannon armed. Incoming, incoming. Enemy target in range. Fire at will.
Okay, I think that's everything, so we'll do the postcards quickly.
Gamers Point and Shoot Club, 4742 Codex Way, Silicon, California. Gamers,
I am hot wiring the chair in this place as a fully loaded F-18 simulation. Wear the VR goggles and go waste those alien sandworms. Hacker X.
I would like to be Hacker X's friend.
Honey Norton, Alamo Garden Apartments, number 7, San Pedro, Texas. Honey, have you disconnected the phone? I hope you get this because you're a Taurus and Dr. Astro says this is the time of the year you forgive. I'm still here, Charles.
Poor Charles. Next scene! Right, so this is Atris's library in the original. Well, now it's King Mattress's library, I guess. Oh, cool, a noose. Yeah, that's not bleak and depressing. The fireplace. Hey look, there's red and blue books in the fireplace. That's a nice little touch. An actual reference to Myst. Let's listen to the message.
This is the library, the central edifice on Pyst Island.
I could never figure out libraries.
They're for books, Bob.
Oh, well, somebody must like books a lot at Octoplex because they're completely restoring this place, and that's going to cost a lot of money.
Yes, but Octoplex is being helped by the nice lumberjacks at the Clearcut Corporation. Not only are they ridding the island of those messy redwoods.
Seen one, you've seen them all.
But those lovable axe whackers are donating every tree they don't burn to refurbish this beautiful building.
That's great.
Cool. Okay, there's a button over here. Okay. And that's your lot for farting button noises.
From the throne of King Mattress. To do. Kick out all the riffraff. Close the island. Build a wall. Play with Kitty.
It's worryingly prescient.
To the next sucker. I can't open the freaking bookcase. I can't open the freaking door. I gotta get out. No longer a player.
A mist gag of sorts. There's a dead body outline.
From the depths of Prince Syrup. Dad's upset because of all the people here. It's not the people, it's their trash and the germs. Everywhere I look, there's disease waiting to take me. The people from Octoplex say they're going to clean it up, but I can't trust them. I can't watch them all the time. Who knows? They could be working for the germs.
Just, the humour is so scattershot.
Dear Mary at girlschool.com. I don't usually reply to wonderful one-timers like yourself, but your 311 emails told me you need a clarification. Whether you were the little blonde from St. Catherine's, or the brunette from Performing Arts High, or whatever, you have to move on. There are other heroes in other games. The Prince, formerly known as Prince.
It's worryingly pedophilic. Am I reading too much into that? Okay, I think I've interacted with everything. I'm quickly just gonna navigate back and then back again. Okay, I can't interact with the actual books themselves. Alright, postcards.
Shelley Postano, 21006 Grand Mall Parkway, Looney Tunes, Maryland. Shelley, are these guys nuts or completely what? The king can't make up what's left of his mind, and his sons, the princes, well, one is afraid of my germs, and the other one wants to get into my jeans. Furthermore, nothing on the island matches my nail polish. I can't wait to get back to work. Wendy.
These are bizarre. And the other one.
Yale Cyber Journeys, 14 Bula Court, New Haven, Connecticut. Dear Yale Cyber Journeys, when you showed us the demo for the tour, it didn't look at all like this. What happened to the haunting, classical, solitary environment? Transfer us to the Castle Wolfenstein tour immediately. John and Mary Dennison.
Hey, a reference to Castle Wolfenstein, pronounced incorrectly. That's interesting. Next scene! Ah, it's the it's the rocket that takes you to the Selenetic Age. That's one of the other things in this, right? All the scenes are based on stuff from the original sort of Mist Island. There's nothing in the actual ages themselves. You don't really go to, yeah, Chernobyl Age or whatever, like. It's all just based on Mist Island, so yeah. Right.
Here we are at the rocket ship landing, the location of the greatest mystery on Pyst Island.
Yeah, it was on this very spot that Octoplex started building their luxury hotel here months ago, but were never able to get it off the ground.
That's because a huge alien spaceship appeared every night with their super destructo beam and disintegrated everything on the site.
Well, what I saw from my trailer was these good old boys from the Clear Cut camp come over with this honking big truck with a rack of deer lights and rip off all the construction materials.
Maybe so, Bob, but it's still a mystery to me.
Weird. What can we do? Oh.
We have arrived, Lord Vader.
Yes. Prepare to suck up all the Earth's oxygen.
We're all hoping it will cure your asthma, Lord Vader.
There's no oxygen in this air. It's all soot and rubber. Get me out of here!
Star Wars gags. Interestingly enough, the same studio did make a Star Wars parody game called Star Warped, which I have not played, but I feel like I have to kind of source at some point, because I'm a weird Star Wars nerd as well. He's copped it.
Organ out of order, organ donor needed.
Hilarious! The organ actually is like part of the puzzle to actually access the Selenetic Age inside the rocket ship in the original Myst.
You make that noise, you have cold.
Oh, thank you, Osnox. I must heat myself. Ah, much warmer.
Flortran, get that out of microwave and make dinner.
One more minute. I will be dinner.
Weird. What else? Guess the boat.
Captain Hazelwood! What? We're going on the rocks. On the rocks? Good. And make the next drinky a little drier.
Because it's Pyst, right? Have we done the postcards? I don't think we've done the postcards. I think it's everything that I can interact with.
Cousin Corfax, oxygen everywhere. Wear your virus skin. Prepare the clan. Homing signal on. Prince Kodaks.
I don't know why alien humor.
03 April, 0500 hours, north coast, Pyst Island. Scurry, I found the aliens. Oddly, they keep trying to talk to my butt. The government knows all about it. Mulder.
An X-Files parody. I think they did an X-Files parody game as well, if I remember correctly. Right. Okay, so this scene has my favourite thing in it. I'm not entirely sure if this is like a stereotype or not, but it's a silly noise and it makes me giggle. Don't ask. Just makes me laugh. Toast. More toast. Okay. So they've interpreted all the buttons in this puzzle from the original Mist Island as toasters for some reason.
Here here we are in the Pillar Garden, once the most classically beautiful location on the island. It now serves as a test site for the Pyst Mumbo Jumbo TV network.
Yeah, look at that swell TV.
You can't miss it, Bob. Actually, the idea that I dropped in the Octoplex suggestion box was to transform this place into a meditation garden.
Come on, Cheryl, get over it. You know the Mumbo Jumbotron has over 2,000 channels?
Really, Bob? What can you put on 2,000 channels?
How about giant tractor pulls and funny car races any time of the day and 500 channels of bass fishing, just to name a few?
Oh, that is nice.
Right. I think there's a fair few things.
This is Malcolm Bosky, the Pyst Money Man, with a super tip for all the island visitors. Here's Bosky's 10 magic words guaranteed to bring you success in life. Ready? Here they come. Luck, sex, money, health, secret, Elvis, power, guaranteed, private, and special edition. Got it? If you want to sell anything in life, including yourself, use these 10 honeys and you can't lose. Here's an example. This secret limited collector's special edition of Elvis's pyramid-shaped lucky ankle chains is guaranteed to bring you sex, money, health, and power, and it's yours for only $10. Ha-ha!
I feel like they've made that like 10 things gag already. Obviously didn't have an awful lot of ideas.
Hello, players! I'm your Pyst consumer watchdog, and I'm rough on bogus business. Nowadays, when you shop, you cannot be too careful when it comes to carefulness. I'm the expert, and even I get taken! Why, just the other day, I picked up this pack of potato chips at the Pyst snack shop. Brought it to a party, opened it up, and... snakes! It doesn't say anything on the can about snakes. Now, let's talk about lampshade.
What? It's so weird. Let's go again.
Okay. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Okay, put them out. This is Coach Peck Buffer. People walking around this island come up to me and say, hey, keeping in shape like you, it just seems like so much work. It is. But today we're gonna learn how to eat wrong while looking right. Sounds hard? It isn't. Let's say one of your tofu-eating, crystal-wearing so-called friends takes you to a health food restaurant where the only thing on the menu is rabbit food. No sweat. Just carry along one of these. Liquid meat in a bottle. Tell them it's eggplant puree. Tell them it's spinach and celery juice cocktail. Tell them anything. As long as you make a face while you're drinking it. Ugh. Those new age losers will never notice. This is Coach Peck Buffer. Stick with me and you'll gain without pain.
Punching down once again. We will just take the piss out of people who look after themselves.
Get rich idea number 7 from your Pyst money man, Malcolm Bosky. Turn your home phone into a 900 number and make money every time someone calls you. Ha ha!
See? It won't come off!
Hi, Max Midas here, and we've closed the clock on the marker switches. Boy, they sure went fast. Well, here comes a product that's really gonna fly. So get your Pyst money, your pizzasters ready. Because for the first time on the Pyst shopping channel, we're offering the original pillars from the Pillar Garden. You can see one below me, all wrapped up and ready to mail. Oh, how envious your friends are gonna be when they see one of these beauties in your living room or on your front lawn. So order now using the number that's flashing below me. And tell them Max sent you.
There wasn't a number.
We're back on Gender Nation. I'm here with Princess Grail. She's from the band Gallows. And she, along with Maidenfur and Poss, are both going to be playing at the Pyst Post-Punk Rave. Princess, what's got you down?
Look, it's not like I hate everybody who is over 25. But I just think, you know, it would be so cool if we had this place where our music was the main music, our books are the main books, where we made the rules and didn't have to follow them.
Oh, like a mall.
Yeah, like a mall. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, but we already got a lot of malls.
Exactly. Another problem solved. That is what our band is about. Solving problems.
Okay, well, Princess, why don't you tell us about your new video?
Oh, yes. Well, we are putting 400 pounds of raw meat into the library.
Wow.
I just,
It's working.
God, there's so many of these.
Hacked the Pyst cable system. I'm controlling the transmission. Me, Hacker X.
Yes, it's Hacker X.
Oh, it took me 5 days without sleep, and I burned through 3 166 megahertz processors, 4 28.8 modems, and 2 monitors. But I'm here. I'm here to tell you a very important message. So shut up and listen. This is for everyone. It's about taking a stand, or liberty, or rights, or it's on a post-it somewhere here. Oh.
Fine, whatever.
This is Malcolm Bosky.
Okay, we've got through them all. God, so much.
The Screensaver Church, Digby, Iowa. Friends in faith, 12 of us from the congregation came down for salvation at the fountain, but we haven't been saved yet. Pastor Rod Blatch.
Okay.
The Latchmore Collection of Classic Cyber Art, Millville, New Jersey. Dear Mr. Latchmore, Indiana's whip got caught in the rocket ship door, and the whole team got drowned. I did what you wanted and dug up a pillar, but I ain't got postage. What do you want me to do, boss? Igor!
Just parody whatever. It doesn't matter if it's unrelated to Myst, right? Just do whatever. Right, I'm going to listen to that noise again. Right, let's go to the next scene. Okay, so in the original game, this is where you put 59 volts into the machine, and then it sends electricity through to the cables which connect it to the rocket, so you can access the Selenetic rocket. But I guess this is all messed up and things are mutating now.
Oh, that feels good. I like the heat. It's a regular sauna in here. All those hot rods make my coat nice and shiny. What are you talking about, my coat? It's our coat. Yeah. Get a half-life, dumbbells. Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, that's nuclear booze. I wouldn't drink it. Shut up, both of yous. A radioactive martini never hurt nobody.
Just weird humour about nuclear power. Interesting. Hey Cherry Terrier, thanks for jumping in. We're playing this absolute nonsense.
Here we are in the Chernobyl Room, a gift to Pyst, as the sign reads over the door, from the former peoples of formerly evil former Soviet Empire. Isn't that swell?
I'm not going to have the time to find out, Bob. My radiation badge is already beginning to bubble.
Oh, lighten up, Cheryl. Stick around. It's a great tan. Cheryl? Cheryl!
I don't understand why the Chernobyl disaster is room for humour, but... 33 1/3. That's a speed of a record player. Why is that a gag?
Oh, the ooze is starting to flow. Yeah. It reminds me of atomic sunsets with my dear mother. It's enough to make a mutant rat cry.
Weird. Did I do that one? Yes, that was the one I just did. Okay. Oh.
Hey, look what the drip's done. What are you, a wise guy? Not so wise. He's playing with the faucet. That's trouble. Scram while the getting's good. That's heavy water. Whoa!
I feel like I've pressed everything now.
Look, Mo, the ooze is starting.
Yeah,
Careful, that's no.
yeah, okay. I think I'm pretty much exhausted all of this. Did I ever watch Chernobyl? I did not watch Chernobyl. I would like to see it, but I mean, I know enough about the disaster to know that it's pretty bleak, so yeah, I'll get around to it eventually.
Russian Heavy Physics Institute, Secret Science City, former USSR. Dear Professor Stolyagi, you will be pleased to see that the last of your children, the Chernobyl 1000R, is still running. Your former colleague, who is dying, Sergei Raskolnikov.
A nuclear disaster. What fun.
Uncle Bob, 148 Retrofit Walkway, Gun Site, Idaho. Dear Uncle, amazing things happen here. When the reactor core melted, people were running everywhere, and I discovered a twin brother I never knew I had. We talked all night. The only downside is that he's growing out of my sternum. Love, Billy, and little Brad.
Cool. Let's move on from this horrific, like, source for humour. Ah, it's the clock tower. Set me at 220. I can't remember. I think it's 240 in the original game, so they're close, but no cigar. Big Ben buys 3 tries. Okay, let's click this then. Oh, we've killed the clock tower. Let's click this. Ah, okay. The Clock Nest monster. Of course.
What you're looking at is the future site of the Octoplex Seaside Beach, with one little difference.
What's that?
No sea.
Wait a minute, no water?
Octoplex's researchers discovered that people who go to the beach love the sand and the sun, but they don't like the water. By draining the ocean, we'll be providing more sand and more sun.
What happens when you want to cool off?
Not to worry, Bob. Octoplex dirigibles will fly by on an hourly basis and mist everyone.
Wow, they think of everything.
Hilarious. Let's click these boats. The Clock Nest monster got them again. I'm guessing the last thing I can interact with is this catapult. Oh, okay. There's someone in that sack. That's bizarrely bleak. I don't understand what the hell that's supposed to be a reference to, because there sure as hell isn't a catapult in the original Myst. Right. Postcards.
Mrs. Sandy Bolival, 37 Chicken Little Highway, Rock Bottom, Arkansas. Mom, I've gone 6 times on the Catapult, and I'm really getting some extreme rides. Please send me another $100. Sean.
Okay. And the other one.
Honey's mom.
Oh, here he is again.
Apartments number 15, San Paludo, Texas. Dear Honey's mom. Sorry I can't remember your name. Where's Honey? I'm sure she's with you or somebody not half as good as me. I've given up. I'm launching myself into another world. Charles.
Clacton. Clacton Beach isn't this bad. I've been to Clacton. Right, well, next postcard. Right, well this is the last one. Here is John Goodman again.
Look at the king, lucky dude.
We're lucky too, Bob. We learned a lot about Pyst Island and a lot about Octoplex.
And a little about each other, Cheryl. I got you a little gift.
What is it?
It's a driftwood sculpture I found by the clock tower. Doesn't it look like the two of us on the back of a three-legged giraffe?
Huh?
Turn it this way, see?
Oh, yes, gee. I feel awkward, Bob. I didn't get you anything.
That's all right. I'm losing my trailer and it'll be less things to pack.
Well, we've got to go now and get ready to take another player on the tour. And remember that getting pissed is only a click away. Say goodbye, Bob.
Goodbye, Bob.
Oh, goodbye, everybody.
Hilarious. Bob is, you know, thick. I think the only thing we can interact with is the valve.
Ah, that's much better. You know, it's very stressful being the king of pain. No, the king of the game. Yes, I am the king of the game. And I have many secrets. For instance, I could show you a whole other side of Pyst Island that you've never experienced. Yes, no, yes, you haven't. And you won't, because I'm saving it for the sequel. Aren't hot tubs wonderful? I can sit here and enjoy the fact that you'll be leaving soon. No, no, very soon. No, no, now. Bye.
There we go. That's the other time you get to see John Goodman in this game. Bizarre. I've just this scene has just reminded me of the fact that PC Gamer loved to do that screenshot of Geralt in the tub bath. This is the original. Let's have a look. We've got postcards.
Player number 4176886. It's an upper. A fixer-upper. Pyst log cabin. Live in this single-width hot tub or timeshare with 4 million visitors. Rustic charm with indoor-outdoor local flora. All offers considered. Elaine Stickler, Pyst Real Estate.
Great. I do kind of like the idea that they're going with like 4 million people have played Myst and wrecked it as a result because they're all tourists. You know, like that is a fun idea for a parody, but like the execution's a bit jank.
1 Minute Publishing Company, 127 Larks Puke Landing, Sensimilla, California. Forget about this place as a location for my total zen on a minute a day. If I wasn't a master, I'd be kicking somebody's ass by now. Master Baker.
Right, and I think that's your lot. So there are a couple of other things. The main one and the big involvement that John Goodman had in the game is the song I'm Pyst. Yes, they recorded a theme song and we can listen to that now.
Switch the switch, get the same old stupid pitch. A bunch of oily superstars trying to
Yeah, you get the idea.
Whoa, I'm pissed. Maybe my ill mood would improve if I put my gym shoes through the tube. Like they say, just do it. I could go bowling, but I lost my ball. I could hunt pigeons, but I shot them all. I might go fishing with the other guys, but the only thing that's biting is the skeeters.
Anyway, yeah. Oh God. I mean, probably put more budget into the recording of that song than they did the actual game. And then there's obviously a making of documentary, which we can watch a little bit of if you like.
That's trouble! Swim while the getting's good! That's heavy water! Whoa!
I'm glad they thought it was funny.
People in the interactive media business take themselves, and maybe each other, a little too seriously. What they really need to do is lighten up and take a visit to Pyst Island for a vacation.
I want to get one thing straight. It's pronounced Pyst. Okay? It's pronounced Pyst.
Whoa! Yes.
He's recording the song.
Pyst.
I guess you want to know about the technology behind the game?
Tell us.
You know about Ice-T?
No.
That's our interactive comedy environment technology. Something we developed here at Palladium.
Here we're basically talking about the Berkman poop factor. I figure that in order for us to like really understand that the bird's taking a poop, we have to poop twice. Can you show me what that looks like then? Once, and then it'll come again. Oh, yes.
Look, they're in like a proper recording studio with a brass band and stuff.
And direct at the same time. Well, the answer is this character, Peck Buffer, for which I'm dressed right now, is kind of a loudmouth salesman, and it's kind of the way I direct. I try to get the best out of people by being as flashy and being as Hollywood and being as delightfully obnoxious as I can, and you know it works. It really does. Wearing these $sign chains around my neck, it really inspires people, particularly the young people in Hollywood who expect to use this kind of a launching platform to become rich and famous someday.
It's real simple, ball, a lot of brevity.
Ooh, ooh, brevity!
Quincy Jones uses that word? I just mainly stay in my trailer. I just come when they call me. I need to be out there networking. See, that's what a good agent will do.
See, it feels like they made this as more of a like a show or like a short or something, and more of a comedy piece that way, instead of it being like a game. But I mean, that's what they're highlighting, right? They're not actually showing you any of the actual development. It's more just like the shooting and stuff. Anyway, this isn't very entertaining. Hey, that's probably going to be enough, right? That was Pyst. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this bizarre adventure through one of the weirdest pieces of software that I've ever experienced. Like I say, not much of a game. It's mainly just sort of like an interactive little slideshowy kind of deal. You're not solving any puzzles or anything. It's mainly just like click things for funny stuff to happen, and yeah, it's not very funny an awful lot of the time. I think the thing that makes me laugh the most is the silly sound here. It just gets me, I don't know why. But yeah, that's that. Thank you very much for joining me. We're going to quickly check and see who is streaming, and then we are going to raid. So I'm just going to jump over to the Twitch app. If I can find the damn thing, and we'll have a look and see who's on. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. As per usual, guys, always appreciated. Take it easy, and yeah, have a lovely evening. I'm just going to quickly see. Casey's on. Oh, okay, we'll jump over to KC. That sounds like a plan. Oh, Jen, no! Oh, that's such a shame. Hey, don't worry about it. The archive is going to be on the YouTube, so you can check that out. I know it's not as fun, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We'll hang out soon. Right, let's see if that works. Cool. Take it easy, guys. Have a nice evening. See you soon.